Welcome to the 2009 Hawaii Island Open sanctioned USATT tournament. So everything goes by the rules. We have an umpire if needed. If you have any questions whatsoever regarding the rules, please ask. Don't yell at your opponent who's serving illegally. We'll try to be respectful and use the aloha spirit and try to do it in the more gentlemanly way to get served proper. There is no gluing. We are abiding by all USATT rules and ITTF rules. No one should be wearing orange because we can't see the ball for those colorblind people, you know. And I want to thank everybody for coming, especially the people who drove all the way from Waimea, 3 blocks away. So we did get people from Oahu, and we have Alan, who's the highest rated player in the state of Hawaii. So appreciate him coming and making the trip. We have a 12-year-old gentleman from Maui who made the trip, who might be one of the most talented juniors we have in Hawaii. In fact, as far as I know, he is, because I don't know all the other juniors. They're all in Oahu, and I don't know them yet. We're going to have a lot of table tennis today. A lot. I don't know what time the barbecue's really going to start. It may not start till I go home, because it's going to be late, depending on how everybody follows the rules. And so that's important. Number 1 rule in a USATT tournament. You get 2 minutes of warm-up, not 22. Okay? 2! And then you start your match. That's very important, because if everybody took an extra 2 minutes, we have like 75, 80 matches today, that would be 4 extra hours. So, stop, don't ask me about the math. Okay, so we want to do it with 2-minute warm-ups. Everyone, if you're not familiar with USATT rules and ITTF, you are allowed 2-minute warm-up, 1 minute rest between games, and you can call 1 timeout per match for a maximum of 1 minute. Okay? Anybody have a question regarding that? Okay. The first event is the Super Round Robin. We have 21 players. We have 3 round robins, each 7 players. Now I'm going to say exactly what the rules are now. Everybody's going to ask me anyway as we go along. But I want to say it in advance so no one says I made it up as we went along. So, you're going to play everybody in your round robin. That's 6 matches. Each round robin currently is set up where you have a high-rated player, 2 unrated players. Everybody's in each round robin, 7 in each. When you finish that round robin, we're going to see where you finished up, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, through 7th place. The 1st and 2nd position of each of those round robins becomes the A group. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th players in those round robins become the B group. And the 6th and 7th is the C group. We will then take all the A group, which means there will be 6, 2, 4, 6. Also the C group will be 6, 2, 4, 6. And they will be playing final round robin. So you're going to play 7 matches, 6 matches in the first one, and then 5 matches in the second one. So 11 matches. That's more matches than most people play in a regular tournament. A whole tournament. So save your energy, relax, and drink lots of fluids. Eat some chocolate. I have chocolate. I have M&Ms for people in little packages. You can come up and get them. I ration them out. So if you need them, but you do need to have energy because, you know, it's humid. The air conditioning isn't on yet. We'll turn it And, but anyway, now, what about the B group? Well, the B group has 9 players. So we're going to divide it up into a 5-person round robin and a 4-person round robin. The winner of each of those round robins are going to play for the championship of the B group. Okay? So there's a lot of playing. In the meantime, we have other events, guess what? So, in the Aloha spirit, if the time is off, please, it's John Ramoa's fault. We have the other events that are going to take place. We're going to try to keep it going. When your match finishes, you go right, the next 2 players play. Now, for those of you who don't know how to fill out the forms, every A player is going to be responsible for the balls, the pencils, and keeping the scores and keeping the players playing. The sheets are quite self-explanatory about round 1, round 2, round 3, etc. Each round robin has 2 tables. So the group 1, Alan and Tony and David and Tim, Janet, Noah, and Gracie are going to be the first group, and they're going to be on tables 1 and 2. So Alan's going to be responsible for that. Then we've got on tables 3 and 4. We have Jackson and John and Peter and Sharon and Max and Matthew and Takio. Okay, okay. So Jackson, you're actually the A player. So you're going to be responsible for that. Then the last one is everybody else. Okay, we have Stuart, Leslie, Shigimi, Jeff, Kevin, Devin, and Tony. Stuart, you're the A player. So you're responsible. I want to thank the people who put this together before we even begin. If it wasn't for John Ramoa, there'd be no tournament because, he got the place, he had the tables, he knows the right people, he did all the work, so John deserves a big hand. The table tennis on the Big Island is starting to skyrocket. When I came here, there was 4 people playing in Hilo, even though they said they had more members. I never saw more than 4. But anyway, but now they have 20, 30 people and 14 tables every 4 times a week. 4 times a week! I mean, that's crazy stuff. I can't even spend that much time. Well, that's not true. But anyway, 4 times a week is a lot. Waimea meets once or twice a week. We have another club in Hawaii meets twice a week. So things are going. We even have somebody starting in Kona. There's a rumor that there's going to be a small club beginning very shortly in Kona, which I can't imagine they don't. They have 45,000 people. You think they can have 3 people play with. Okay. We have publicity for this event in all the newspapers. That was good. In all the newspapers and also on the radio some spots. So we're getting a lot of publicity. Hope you do it in Maui and you do it in Oahu. You get publicity for table tennis. It's getting very strong on the mainland. They just gave $100,000 away for the best table tennis player, the hardback player anyway, in Las Vegas. Next year, the rumor is they're going to give away $1 million to the champion. I might take hardback for $1 million. I might start playing. We also had other people help out. Pete brought all kinds of barriers from the Hilo Club, the Big Island Table Tennis Association, so a lot of these barriers are from the Hilo group, which Pete brought in his truck. And then the tables, most of them are from Waimea, a lot of barriers from Waimea, a few barriers from the Hawaii group, including the Rio Atlanta Olympics 1996 table tennis barriers. I just want you to know I want to make sure you know this. Okay, I'm sure I'm leaving out people. Pete's wife, Gracie, helped out. Leslie, he helped out by watching. But he thought about helping. And John Buck, who's not here, he really helped out well with his truck, and it was really helpful. So we couldn't have done it without him.